Was there one scene for each of you, or what was the one scene for each of you that you were least looking forward to having to do, knowing that it would be a big challenge? Casey?
There were a lot of scenes that I was both looking forward to for their challenge, but also sort of a little bit intimidated by, just because I knew that they would be hard. But there were enough of them in this movie that it sort of undercut the dread of doing any one scene. I didn't have enough time to think about that one scene out there that was coming in 2 weeks and be scared and worry about it, because there was always some big scene to do. Ironically, some of the most fun scenes were with Michelle, because it was sort of before the tragedy in this movie, and then when everyone's sort of happy and we have a great relationship. And then there's some of the harder scenes in the movie were also with her, because it was after this tragedy and we're sort of run into each other, and that's very difficult and painful. However, I'm not just saying this because she's sitting here, but because she is so good and present in all of those scenes, it just makes everything work in a way. It's not, you don't act alone. There's the other person is there, and so much of what's happening depends on them. And so I could think about those scenes and how hard they were going to be, and then I would be reassured because I knew that Michelle was just going to take care of everything.
Right.
No, I felt I felt terrified about all of them, because I've been like such a crazy fan of Casey's for so long, and everything that I'd seen him do, I was like, that guy just never lies. Never lies. He cannot tell a lie. And so I was nervous about every tiny little interaction. Like, I was just as nervous about those early scenes before the tragedy as I was about like the later, more sort of intense emotional scenes, because I was like, I'm just gonna look like a phony next to him. So everything was pretty precious and weighty to me.